Welcome to today's tutorial. I want to show you how to make a collar and a collar stand. Please alert, it's a long video, please watch till the end. Thank you. Let's dive right into the tutorial. These are the things needed for the tutorial. The shirt, your scissors, your pencil, your eraser in case you make mistake, your chalk, your hemming gum, your ruler or pattern master, then your collar stay or collar stay, sorry, your tape and the shirt. Remember the shirt that you're going to attach the collar to, the shirt. So let's measure round the shirt, because anything you're going to do without the round neck of the shirt, you're not going to do anything. So place your tape at the tip of the shirt, of the the tip of the neck of the shirt, and measure round it. Please make sure you measure at least 3 times, and once you get the same figure twice, then you make use of it. Measure and remeasure. See what I got there? I got 17. You can measure and measure again. Then you divide that 17 into 2. After dividing it, it gave me 8.5. 8.5. Just I'm pressing my tape so that I'll form a crease line on the tape. Then this is my collar stay. That is where we are going to draft the collar on before attaching it on our fabric. Look at it. I've placed the 8.5 at the tip. Make sure you fold the collar stay into 2. It's folded into 2. Then I've placed the 8.5 at the tip. Let me trim the edges so that we'll have a straight line. That is what I want to do now. I want to trim the edges, trim off the edges so that we'll have a straight line. Please make sure you fold your collar stay into 2. It's called collar stay. I'll not use gum stay. I want to use collar stay. This one gives it firmness, and is for you to for clarity, so that it will be clear, because that gum stay is too light, but this one is firm, is strong. Then make sure you pin it so that it will not be shaking and be moving, because it's folded into 2, so that it will not shake or move about. Make sure you pin. Then trim off that edge so that we'll have a smooth edge. Sorry. Then this is the collar. Then we're going to measure from that 8.5. Remember the 8.5, the 17, half of 17 is 8.5. You place it at the folded edge, then mark sorry, make a mark with your pencil. After placing it, make a mark. Make sure it's exactly 8.5. Then for the collar stand, I'm using 1.5 inch. You can use 1 inch, you can use 1.5 inch. I want to make use of 1.5 inch for the collar stand. Let's mark our 1.5 inch. Make a mark at least at 3 places so that you can connect with your ruler. And let's connect all together. Connected it. The 1.5, remember, that is for the collar stand. The collar stand. So let's draft our collar itself. This one is the stand. Now let's draft the collar. We are still going to draft it on the same collar stay, collar stand, and then collar itself. So that 1.5 is what I measured at the folded edge. Measure 1.5 inches. The same thing with the collar stand. Then you come at the tip of the collar stand, minus 1 inch. That is what I'm doing now. Look at it, 1 inch. Yes, from that place. Please, if you don't understand, look at the video very well. You understand it perfectly clear. Sorry. Then you can measure 2 inch, 2.5, or 3 inches, depending on how long you want the tip of the collar to be. I'm using 2.5 inches. What I used is 2.5 inches. Look at it. Let me show you. 2.5. here is 1.5. It must equal with the collar stand. At that folded edge must equal with the collar stand. Then you place your ruler and draw, slant it from the 1.5 to the 2.5 inches. Then you come to the tip. At that place you have 2.5. You measure ½ inch outside, ½ inch outside. Sorry, ½ inch out. Then you connect to the ½ inch. Sorry. Then slant from that ½ inch down to that 1 inch that we minus. Look at the video very well, you understand what I'm doing. Even if you don't understand the explanation I'm giving, once you look at the video you understand. Look at it. I've slanted it down. Let me clean off the first line. We are not making use of it. This is the one we are going to make use of now. Look at it, slanted down to the 1 inch. Then on the collar stand you come to that edge. This edge you're seeing, you minus 1/4 inch. From that 1 inch you curve 1/4 inch down. Then on the neck of the collar stand itself, you know that our neck is not straight. When you get to that place, you will get the midpoint of that 8.5. Place your tape, get the midpoint of the 8.5. Look, once I've gotten the crease line, I'll mark it. Then you come from that tip, you measure 1/4 inch at the folded tip, 1/4 inch, quarter inch. Then you curve or you slant to down to that midpoint of the 8.5 inches. Then at this edge too, you slant to 1/4 inch, quarter inch. Look at it. Let's use that place, 1/4 inch. You slant to 1/4 inch so that when you place it on your collar and your shirt, sorry, the neck will relax. It will not be folding. Then this is our collar itself. Collar, the collar stand, the upper part is collar, sorry, the down part is collar stand, the upper part is the collar. Now let's trim it off. Look at it. I don't want to move this place, I don't want to fast forward it. I want you to carefully look at how I'm cutting it out so that you will not make mistake. Make sure you're cutting it while it's pinned already, because we are cutting while folded. It's folded as we are cutting it, so that if it's not pinned as you're cutting it, it may move. Look at it. Cutting out the collar stand. There's a collar stand. I'm trimming it off. All the things, all the places will mark to be trimmed off. Make sure you trim everything off. Look at that 1/4 inch. I'm trimming it off down to the middle of the collar stand in the folded edge. Then from the tip also cut it out. Sorry that my video is not showing this place, but you understand it when you watch the video properly. Please don't skip any part of this video. It's informative. I just decided to share everything bit by bit, both the drafting, the cutting and the sewing, so that you understand. This down part is going to be joined to the neck, while the upper part is going to be joined to the collar itself. Now let's cut out the collar. Place your scissors, cut it out. Carefully cut it out. Follow the markings you made and cut it out. Look at our collar is ready. Sorry you. Look at our collar. Look at the collar. Look at the collar stand. Now it's ready. Let's get our material. I'll show you how to cut it. Look at my material. It's not folded. We have two pieces there. This is the wrong side. I'm marking the wrong side. We have two pieces, all of them should be two pieces because we are going to turn it. Then it should be right side facing right side. Now this is the collar itself. You unpin it, place it, make sure there is allowances round about it, at least half inch allowance round about it. This first part I mark is the upper part, then this place is the down part that you're going to join with the collar stand. This place is the down part you're going to join with the collar. Look at how it's going to look like. Yes, this is how it's going to look like. So make sure you make a mark. If you cannot remember, make a mark. Yes, I'm drawing a narrow down to show you that it's going to be joined to this place. Then this upper part is the upper side that is going to be sewn. It's going to be sewn. Then make sure you have half inch as you're placing it on your material so that you iron down. Make sure you have half inch round about it, round all around it. Then you will bring your iron and iron it. This collar stay has a gum underneath it, beneath it has a gum on it, beneath it. So as your ironing is sticking on the material, as your ironing is sticking on the material, so make sure you iron properly, iron it very well and properly so that it will stick very well. Then you measure half inch round about it. You can eyeball, if you can eyeball or eye gauge, or you can carefully take your time and measure and mark half inch round about it. So if you cannot eyeball or eye gauge it, you can carefully measure it so that you don't make mistake. You be sure that what you have round about it is half inch at least. Then you trim it off with your scissors. Trim off the excesses with your scissors and make sure you pin. Make sure you pin, please. Make sure you pin. Don't trimming it out. This is how it looks like. Make sure it's gummed together with the material. Iron it. Remember, I have two pieces of material there, front facing front, the front part facing the front part. Then this one is for the stand. This is the material, is two pieces of material there too. I'm ironing it on it. Make sure you have allowances round about it, at least half inch allowance. I'll still trim off these excesses. Make sure you iron very well, iron it very well so that it will stick to the material. Remember, you have two pieces there, two pieces each on the collar itself and on the collar stand. Have two pieces each and measure half inch round about it like you did the first time. Half inch round about it, half inch round about it. Then you make sure you pin so that while trimming it off, it will not move or shake. Then trim out all the excesses. Let me trim it out. I'm done trimming it out. Let me unpin. Remember, this collar stand is the one that you're going to join with the collar. Look at it. Look at how it will look like. Then you separate the two. Remember, there are two. Separate the two. Remove your pin. Keep the material. Yes, the one with the collar stay. You turn it. This place we're going to put our hemming gum on it. That place we're going to put hemming gum is the one that is going down. The part that will be joined to the neck is where we are going to put collar hemming gum. Sorry, this is our hemming gum. The part, this place I'm going to put hemming gum is the part that will be joined to the neck, while the other place part without the hemming gum is the part that will be joined with the collar. Remember, you carry your iron, you iron your hemming gum, fold in that half inch, put your hemming gum in between and iron. Please, I'm sorry if you cannot understand what I'm saying, but look at the video very well. You definitely understand what I'm doing. I'm putting hemming gum in between and ironing it down. Iron down. Make sure it's properly ironed, so that while sewing it, it will not be difficult, it will be very easy. If you can do this, do it so that it will be very easy. But if you not do it, it may be moving about. Look at it. Sorry. Look at it. Now let's work on our collar itself. This, look at the material. The second material, remember it was two pieces each. Remember it was two pieces each. Look at it. Then fold it together and make a notch. Fold it together, make sure that the edge of the collar stay is touching. Then you make a notch so that you know the midpoint. Look at how it's going to look like while joining. But let's work on the collar, then I'll come back and show you. See this collar, you fold it together, make sure the collar stay is matching, the edge of the collar stay is matching each other. Then you make a notch. Please look, watch the video very well, don't skip any part of this video so that you understand what I'm doing. In case you don't understand what I'm saying, then you're going to sew round that ½ inch. Make sure that you're sewing at the tip. Yes, look at where my pencil is pointing. That is where you're going to sew round and stop there, not this part. You're going that pointed edge from this corner to this corner. Let me go and sew it and come back and show you. I've sewn it. Sorry. Look at it. I've sewn it from that place down to this place. This other part is left open. You don't sew it. Look at it. Look at how it will go. Then to the other side, the pointed edge. Look at the video very well, you understand. Then this place, this other place is left open. The place that will be joined with the collar stand will be left open. Then you make a notch at all the places you sew. Make a notch and trim out the excesses. Then let's turn our collar. Let's turn it to the right side. Sorry. Carefully turn it over to the right side. You can use your scissors and push out that pointed edge. Use your scissors, push it out so that it will be very fine, to come out neat and fine. Got it? That's what I'm doing. Carefully turn it to the right side. Turn it carefully to the right side. Turn this other edge. Use your scissors also and push it out. Our collar is coming together. This our collar is making a collar stand. Push it out very well, that edge, so that you have a clean edge. Look at it. Look at our collar. Then you can go to your machine and run a stitch. Go to your machine, run a stitch from that edge, this edge that you sew now, from one point, this edge, yes, down to the other edge. Then you can close up, you can sew up that part that you're going to join to the collar, or you can leave it like that. Look at it. I've made a stitch on it. Look at it. On top of it, I've made a stitch on it. Look at how neat is looking. Look at the back, very beautiful. We are done with this one. Let us work on this. Then look at it. Watch carefully, please. Watch carefully. This is the collar. You can make a stitch on that part, or you leave it like that. This one is the collar stand. You remove the part with the collar stay. Remove the part with the collar stay. Then you're going to place this one on this one, but let's make a notch first. Place it together to get the midpoint. To get the midpoint, then you make a notch at the midpoint. Then you keep it. Make sure that the wrong side is facing down while the right side is facing up. The right side is the one that is facing up. Then place your collar on it, right side facing right side. Make sure that the notch parts aligns. Make sure that the notched part aligns. Then place this one. the notch part also. Remember, the part with the hemming gum is the other side. We are not working on that side. It's the part that is going to be attached to the neck. That place is kept aside. Let me show you for clarity's sake. Let me redo it again so that you be sure. Look at the notch part. Carry this one, make sure you place it on the notch part, that the two notch parts aligns. Then you place this one with the collar, stay on top, and use your pin and pin it. Sorry, use your pin and make sure you pin it. Make sure as you're pinning it, make sure you arrange it very well so that it will align. Arrange it very well so that it will align. Then you pin it very well. Look at it. Now while sewing, you are going to start from quarter inch. Don't start from the edge. Quarter inch. Yes, from that place. Start from that place where the collar still is. Start from that place. Don't start from the edge, please. Quarter inch. So leave quarter inch. I will show you why we are leaving it in the course of this video. I will show you the reason why we leave that quarter inch. Don't sew from the edge, leave quarter inch. Then you sew from that place down to the other side. Remember to leave quarter inch at the both ends. Don't sew to the end. I'll show you in the course of this video why we'll leave it like that. Look at it. I've gone ahead, I've sewn it, leaving quarter inch. I did not sew it from the tip. Look at it. This is how I ran it, around the stitches. Look at it. Now you can trim the excesses. You can trim it off. Okay, let me trim it. Trim out the excess allowance. Then you turn it to the right side. See our collar, and our collar stand is ready. Let's call it collar. Our collar is ready. Look at it. Look at what is remaining now. It's just to fix it on our shirt, gown. Look at it. Isn't this beautiful? Then look at that part with the hemming gum. See it inside. Then make sure you fold it and notch. Make sure you fold it so that material on the end, the edge is touching itself. Then you make a notch. So that while joining it to the material, you will not be confused. Look at the part with the hemming gum. We are not touching it. Is what we use and cover the neck after sewing it. Look at our material. Look at it. Let's make a notch also. Let's make a notch on the material so that you will know the midpoint while placing it, your collar and your collar stand. You know the midpoint. Let's make a notch so that while joining it, we'll know it. We know how to join it. There are so many ways to join this. See, there's so many ways to join this. Either you join, look at it, either you join this place to this place, that is front facing front. Then you join front facing front and run your stitch from the middle point. So why sewing, make sure you run your stitch from the middle point. Either you do front facing front or you do front facing back. Look at the front of the collar is facing the back of the material. The front of the collar is facing the back of the material. Or you do front facing front of the collar, front of the shirt, or you do front of the collar and back of the material. That is the best for me. Front of the collar and back of the material. then you pin. Make sure you pin very well. Pin it ahead. Remember that edge that we left, that 1/4 inch, look at it. While placing it is you're going to open it up. Assuming you sewed it, that place will be sealed. Look at it. Place it carefully, place it and pin. That was the 1/4 inch we left. Carefully place and pin. Make sure you pin all of it very well so that it will align very well. Pin to the end. Please remember, while sewing, while attaching it to your shirt, remember to sew from the middle. Remember to stitch, sew from the middle of the collar, from that notch part. Don't sew from beginning. Please, I'm repeating it for emphasis sake so that you be clarified, so that you not make mistake. If you sew from end to end, it will not work. But sew from middle to end, then you turn to the other side and sew from middle to end, so that you have a clean and a neat something. Don't sew end to end, no. Sorry. Not from middle to middle. Let me go and sew one part of it and come back and show you. Look at it. I've run from middle to middle. I'll go to my machine and go from middle of this part to this part also and come and show you. Don't sew from end to end, no. Look at that part is still remaining. Let me go and sew this place and come and show you. I've sewn it. Look at how beautiful it's looking. Look at it. Look at that place with hemming gum. We're going to turn it and use it and fold it. Look at that 1/4 inch that we left. Look at it. You use this place with hemming gum and fold those rough edges inside, and use that part with hemming gum and seal it up. Fold the rough edges inside that place you've sewn. This is what I like doing back of the shirt while attaching the collar. I attach front of the collar to the back of the shirt, so that while turning it with that hemming gum part, the back of it, the front of the shirt will be very, very neat. Look at it. Let me use my pin and secure it very well after pushing the rough edges inside, so that hemming gum part, you use it and cover it very well. We're going to top stitch on it. Let me go and top stitch on it and come back and show you. Please like, share, comment on my video. I love you, my returning subscribers. I love you all. Thank you for watching to this extent. I appreciate it. May God bless you all. Let's go and run a stitch on it. Let me come back and show you the finished look. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that color, how neat is looking. Thank you, but please subscribe so that you will be getting more videos, more educative videos like this. Thank you. Please subscribe. I appreciate you all. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you. This is the finish. Look at our color. Oh my. This is beautiful. Very beautiful. Thank you for watching. May God bless you all. Thank you.